We'll see. But as of now, we are here. We are in the live stream. And I think I did it. Might have to adjust some settings here. I'm still figuring this out. But for now, while I figure this out, it's 4th and 8. Nothing's really happened yet as Bradley Pinion punts it away. It is 0-0 in the first quarter. Received by the Bucs here at the 17-yard line. All right, so I think I figured it out. Thank you guys for hanging with me there. That was a little bit of a complicated thing. I used to stream through just straight up YouTube, which kind of made things pretty complicated. But now I'm going to try and do it through a new streaming service called OBS. Am I blurry as hell? I need to fix that. Because again, I'm pretty new to this shit. So thank you guys for hanging with me. I think I'm doing okay. But again, the scoreboard reflects what is happening. 0-0. No score whatsoever. And I think we figured it out. So, nothing's really happened yet. All right. Stream health is excellent. But we're working on it. This is a new software I'm using, so thank you guys for hanging with me. Nothing too crazy has happened yet. Actually, this week's been pretty fucking cool. Like, I've had a lot of Bills fans say I've been really cool, and I was cool about the Bengals game. Hold on. I think I'm going to delete the right one. There we go. I also think I accidentally went live last night while I was asleep on my phone, so it's just me snoring for 2 hours, which I think was a little fun. Is there a scoreboard? There should be one. There we go. But yeah, it is 0-0 right now. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Lucian, Pack Prods, what's your real fucking name? I just call you Pack Prods. I don't know. I don't want to call you by your YouTube name. But we're gonna hopefully get some more people in here. I'm trying to build a lot. I'm trying to build something pretty cool here. I didn't have a ton of it's been kind of a slow build with subscribers. I had 281 going into the week, and now I have like 297, which is honestly very, very cool. I've gained like 16. Jason, fuck yeah, what's up, brother? Oh, that's right. This is the Michael Jordan versus Kobe Bryant game. Michael Jordan, Bengals legend, as Baker Mayfield is in the backfield with their creamsicle uniforms. Baker drops back to pass. He fires over the right, batted as he threw it, incomplete. So it'll be 2nd and 10. All right. So, hell yeah. I also gotta forget. I gotta remember that I need to update the scoreboard periodically. So I'm gonna pull that up. Hell yeah to both of you. 2nd and 10, 6:18 here in the first quarter. There is no score whatsoever. Baker Mayfield in the backfield. K-Dot in motion. He hands it off to Rachaad White, who is barreling and getting about 6, 7, 9 on the play. No, I'm sorry. That was in Bucky We Sucky Irving. Those numbers do not stand out very well. Yeah, James Pierce Jr. was the one that batted the ball. Or no, he batted Baker Mayfield's arm. But it is going to be 3rd and 3 with 5:45 remaining. Hell yeah, Lucian. I imagine Grossi streaming right now. Baker Mayfield has drawn 6 roughing the passer penalties. Baker drops back to pass on 3rd and 3. He's got a little bit of time. He's facing some pressure, and he's sacked! Ellis with the play, but there's a flag. Caden Ellis, I believe, with the flag on the play. It is on the Falcons. Automatic first down. Not sure what the penalty is. It's holding on AJ Terrell. Oh, he held Mike Evans. Just coming back from injury. Well, Lucian and Jason, get acquainted with each other. Ball is on the 28.5-yard line. Bucky Irving in motion. Baker Mayfield fakes the handoff, hands it to Rachaad White, who's got a little bit of daylight, running down the left side. Gets about 20 on the play. Damn, now my ESPN app's lagging. Nice play by Baker Mayfield, handing it to Rachaad White. Got a good chunk of yardage on that play. It'll be 1st and 10, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fuck yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. And Mike Hughes is down on the field for the Falcons. So with 4:49 remaining here in the first quarter, no score, and Mike Hughes is up. He is limping and he's being helped off the field. Let's see what happened here. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Mike Hughes got tangled up in his own player. He is walking off on mostly his own power. Getting a little bit of a prom escort by his coaches. Playing Madden, name a team for me to use. What kind of quarterback do you like? Do you want a mobile quarterback or do you want a pocket passer? I love a pocket passer. I love just throwing dimes. All right, Baker Mayfield under center. They are changing the play at the line of scrimmage. I believe he has Bucky Irving in the backfield. He hands it off. God, those numbers do not show up very well, but it is Bucky Irving. Gets about 1 or 2 on the play. Maybe 2nd down and about 8 yards to go. Here with just over 4 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Okay, someone in between. Yeah. I like Darnold. Well, they're not the best team right now. But Baker Mayfield is in shotgun and got Bucky to his left. Evans in motion. Drops back to pass. Fires in the direction of Mike Evans. It is caught for about a 14-yard gain. It'll be 1st down, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans is so back. Nice route. Baker read him the whole way. Kobe Bryant was not nearly close enough. And Mike Evans got the 1st down. Honestly, Baker. I don't hate Baker as an option. Use the Bucs. Fuck it. 3:06 remaining. Baker drops back to pass. He's looking. Fires deep down the field. Way over the head of Emeka Egbuka. Actually, that might be Jalen McMillan, who also is back. Fired way over his head. It'll be 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd and 10, 3:01 remaining here in the first quarter. Here we go. Baker takes a snap, drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got some pressure. He's trying to escape it. I don't think he's going to be able to, and he is not. He is taken down by James Pierce Jr. And it'll be 3rd and long. 2:40 remaining. 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, just so you can catch up. All right. Looks like my quality is slow, but Baker drops back to pass. He fires deep over the right. Caught by Jalen McMillan. But there's a flag on the play. That is a Buka. I'm an idiot. All right, hold on. I'm going to fix some settings here. All right. There we go. All right. Think that should fix a little bit. But Ibuka with the catch. How's my stream health? Better. There we go. All right. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Baker in shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's looking, fires deep over the middle. Caught by Jalen McMillan. He is down right at the 3-inch line. Nice play by Baker Mayfield to Jalen McMillan, and they're calling it a touchdown. Jalen McMillan is pleading that he scored. Xavier Watts was in coverage. Oh, that is so close. He might have it. He is right down. Xavier Watts and Jesse Bates, I miss you so much, were there in coverage. Did McMillan cross the plane? We are going to find out. Did Jalen McMillan cross the plane? I believe they are calling it a touchdown, but we will see pending the extra point. They are reviewing the play, and I just found out I can edit my scoreboard. I mean, that's what it's there for. But we are here right now. We're having a good time. It is currently 6-0, pending the review. All right. For now, some YouTube updates. Again, we've been having a fun time on the video stuff. I did just finish recording my weekly review video. Took a lot of writing. There I go. I gotta scoot in. But I did just finish that up. It's gonna be out probably at some point tomorrow. Just gotta edit it, get all the images. Don't know when. I'll try and keep you guys posted. Oh shit! Thank you, Lucian. Whoopsies. There we go. Whoopsies. I'm fixing that right now. I am not a smart boy. But there we go. Flipsy-doo. But thank you for the heads up. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I'm still trying to figure all this out. I just been doing like a webcam stream on YouTube. But now I figured out how to do it through a different streaming service. But we're going to try out and see how it works. They are reviewing the Jalen McMillan touchdown as we speak. All right. So, I'm going to say do the Bucs in honor of tonight. They are reviewing the play. Let's see what the call is. I believe they signaled first down. It is at the 2-inch line. So, the score has been taken away. But they're probably going to score here. Rendering it all null and void. Baker drops back to pass. Incomplete in the direction of Mike Evans in the end zone. So now, it is once again no score. So it'll be 2nd and goal at the My Dick yard line. A.J. Terrell in coverage and man-to-man. Nice play by A.J. Terrell. Mike Evans could not haul it in. If you're new here, please subscribe. Is that Vita Vea in the background, in the backfield? Well, hands it off. It is Sean Tucker who brings it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. You can't question that one. Sean Tucker has brought it in. And the Bucs have scored. Pending the PAT from McLaughlin. Here it is with 1:38 remaining in the first quarter. The kick is up, and it is good. So, with 1:38 remaining here in the second quarter, it is Buccaneers 7. Browns are not playing. Falcons, nothing. There we go, folks. It is 7-0 Bucs over the Falcons. After the Sean Tucker touchdown. It is not Bucky Irving. It is the Tyler Algier of the Bucs, Sean Tucker. All right. General takeaways. I am so glad Jermaine Burton is off the Bengals. God, I don't know how privy you are to Jermaine Burton, but he was a head case for the Bengals. Drafted out of Alabama, and Mike Hughes is headed to the locker room. Mike Hughes is, in fact, Mike Hughes has an ankle injury. He is questionable to return. So, it'll be Kirk Cousins from McLaughlin. There, he's going to kick it off here. Once again, 1:38 remaining here in the first quarter. The Bucs are up 7-0 on the Atlanta Falcons. Takes the kickoff for a touchback. So I have a split lip, so I got to put some Carmex on it. Bijan Robinson has 26 games with 100-plus scrimmage yards. What kid is playing music on max volume? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The Michigan coach drama. Like, he was, arrested. Like, some weird shit went down. Bijan Robinson is in the backfield. Kirk Cousins under center. Kyle Pitts in motion. I hate you, Kyle Pitts. Pitts goes out to the X spot. Fakes the handoff to Bijan. He drops back to pass. Fires over the middle. Caught by Pitts, who is running and trips and falls and gets to about the 39-yard line. Nice play from Kirk Cousins to Kyle Pitts. He was hit as he threw, too. Oh, yeah. The Michigan drama is I've only been able to see it in spurts. But for now, it's not wonderful. Cousins under center. 4 for 4 for 52 yards. Hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who's running to the left, looking for some space. Doesn't find much. Gets about 3 on the play with a flag on the play. We got some laundry. It looks like it's a hold on the offense. Looks like it's a hold on Jake Matthews. Yeah. Yeah, that's a hold. You can't grab onto the shoulder pad. Yeah, it's pretty rough out here for Kyle Pitts. He's like fantasy football's cock tease. The Falcons have had 4 penalties for 25 yards. So it'll be 1st and 20, 35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Bijan Robinson goes in motion from the receiver spot to the backfield. He hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who runs to the right, gets about 9 on the play, 21 seconds remaining. And the first quarter is coming to a close. And with that, the first quarter is officially under in the history books. So, with that, the score after the first quarter is Tampa Bay 7, Atlanta 0. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's a guy who's despised for mostly fantasy reasons. People will always, first of all, so I stand Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase all day, every day. But Kyle Pitts is going to be drafted. He's going to be signed based on pure potential alone. It's not wonderful. And he's going to get a contract somewhere, whether it's Atlanta, whether it's, I don't know, who needs a tight end? Maybe the Rams? Maybe the Titans? Titans would be, they've already gotten Calvin Ridley on a stupid contract. I'm going to say the Titans. Bold prediction. Kyle Pitts goes to the Titans in 2025. I'm sorry, in 2026. Kyle Pitts goes to the Titans in 2026. That's my bold prediction. They're the kind of team, they need to build around Cam Ward. I don't hate Cam Ward. I think he's, the take I made this week, he is the Ford Focus in the trailer park. He's not the Bugatti in the trailer park. He's the Ford Focus in the trailer park. He's reliable. He'll get you where you need to go. But we respect him. We always do. But 8:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the first quarter has come to a close. Also, Time Magazine's Person of the Year is the people who made AI. As a fan of Tennessee, you would like Kyle Pitts. You're also a Packers guy, but wow, vibes are real bad in Tennessee right now. I think Cam Ward needs talent around him. I think they're going to build around him. Like, they have to. He's a number 1 overall pick. They're not giving up on him after a year. That'd be stupid. They gave up on Isaiah Wilson after a year, but he was awful. Like, Isaiah Wilson was next level awful. But, let's see. Yeah. Kyle Pitts, may I remind you, was taken 1 draft pick before Jamar Chase. As Kirk Cousins drops back to pass, checks it down to Bijan Robinson, who jukes a defender, is trying to look for some space, gets about 5 on the play, gets about maybe 6, it'll be 3rd and 6. He made a miss real bad. You're close to Tennessee? Hell yeah, I'm about a 4-hour drive from Nashville. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. Fires it complete. Decent play. Caught by David Sills the fifth. So it'll be 1st and 10, Atlanta Falcons with 14:12 remaining. Kirk Cousins is in his 2-minute drill. Kirk is 6 for 6 for 60 nice yards. That's gotta suck. Kirk takes the snap, but a flag on the play. Looks like a false start. I think they might have got Matthews. Or it was Chris Lindstrom. Okay. The Falcons' last touchdown occurred 14 drives ago. It was in week 13 against the Jets. 14 drives ago. But the 1st and 15 with 13:42 remaining. 13:39, 38, 37, 36, 35. I formation. Hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who gets spaced a little bit to the left. Gets about 4 on the play. There is a flag on the play. We will see what the flag is. Yeah, but that was a Kirk Cousins. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I remember that game. That was when, looks like it is a penalty on Tampa Bay. That was the game where Drake London blew up and he had the game-winning touchdown to what's his fucking face? Oh, the guy that like barely did anything the entire year. Oh my God, this is going to bother me. I'm not going to look it up. I want to earn this one. Oh my God, that's going to bother me. But it'll be 1st and 10 at the 19.5-yard line. It's on the tip of my tongue. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. Fakes the pump fakes. Fires it to the ground in the direction of David Sills. Incomplete. His name is on the tip of my tongue. That wasn't Kirktober. What the hell? Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. No, it was not Mooney. It was not Mooney. Kirk is 5th. I want to say he was a former Brown, too. I could be wrong. As Kirk drops back to pass. He's looking to the left. Fires to the left. Caught by Sills. I thought that was picked for a second. 3rd and 6. He had like 2 catches in that game, and one of those was the game winner. This is so going to bother me. I want to earn this. Gotta hide the pit stains. No, it's not Pitts either. It was a receiver. He wasn't used that often. He's going to be a let's remember some guys name. It'll be 3rd and 4. 12:24 remaining. Kirk drops back. He's looking. Fires to the right. Incomplete. About 10 yards to the right of Bijan Robinson. And it'll be 4th and 4. I give up. Who was it? That's who it was. Kadarrell Hodge. As the field goal is up. And it is good. Kadarrell Hodge. But so I think there was a penalty on that play. So the field goal has been null and void. So, I believe... Oh, I think there was a... Oh, it was an encroachment on the Bucs. And Todd Bowles is pissed. So it'll be first and goal. Tampa Bay. First and goal, Tampa Bay. Here on the 7 or so yard line. On the 8 yard line, Kirk drops back to pass. Checks down over the middle. Caught by Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. They've broken the drought. Kirk Cousins dinks and dunks it to Kyle Pitts. And the Falcons have responded. An 8 yard dink from Kirk to Kyle Pitts. Good play design. And the Falcons are set to tie the game. The PAT is up, and it is good. So, here with 12-11 remaining in the second quarter, it is all tied up at 7 apiece. Nice play from Kirk to Kyle Pitts. It is now 7-7. Is Toyotathon love a real thing? He was on McAfee. And I think he was wearing like a Toyotathon shirt. Toyotathon love a real thing? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, I don't follow the Packers too closely. But, I mean, I see it. I can see it being a thing. But... we're here. We're live. We're having a fun time. Let's check out some leaders in this game. Brandon already tweeted, "Fuck off, Kyle." Let's see. Kirk's having a good game. I sat Baker because I didn't believe in him enough. I like Baker, but just not enough in this case. So here, with 12-11 here in the second quarter, it's tied 7 apiece. I forgot that I have a drink in the fridge. All right, we're so back. There we go. So we have officially reached week 15. The touchdowns have come from Sean Tucker and Kyle Pitts. Box score stats from this game. Kirk Cousins, 8 for 10 for 83 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown was to Kyle Pitts. David Sills has 3 receptions for 20 yards, and Bijan Robinson has 2 catches for 16 yards. He also has 6 carries for 33 yards, and Tyler Algier has a 3-yard rush. So, this is a big one. I've been saving this one. Truly Unruly. It's a tropical twist. These things will fuck you dry. I like Kirk Herbstreit. I'm just not convinced he loves calling NFL games. All right. I don't know who is good. The Rams are good. The Rams are good. Well, everyone's been falling for the trap game. The Bucs fell for it on Sunday. They fell for the trap game. Whew, that's a good question. 1st and 10 here, 12-11 remaining. Jalen McMillan in motion. Baker Mayfield under center. Got Bucky Irving in the backfield on the 20-yard line. He hands it off to Bucky Irving, who gets about 8 or 9 on the play. All right, 5 teams are good. Rams, Seahawks. The Seahawks are good. Patriots until further notice. Packers. All right, Baker fakes the handoff to Bucky Irving. He's looking. He's trying to escape pressure. He's not going to be able to. As he is sacked on the play. But there is a flag. I'm going to throw one at you. It is a first down, Bucs. The penalty is on A.J. Terrell, holding again. Texans. Their offense isn't wonderful, but their defense is so good. Patrick Mahomes had the literal worst game of his career on Sunday night. No touchdowns, 3 picks. So it'll be 1st and 10. Here in the second quarter, 11:22 remaining. The Bucs and Falcons are tied 7 apiece. Ball is on the 33.5-yard line. Sean Tucker in motion. Baker hands it off to Tucker on a reverse, who's looking for some room. Gets some. Gets about 6 on the play. Yeah, but the Texans do need to improve their O-line. I'm not even nearly sold on the offense. But nevertheless, a nice play. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ball on the 39.5-yard line. Baker is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He hands it off to Bucky, who runs right into his own guy and is swarmed by Falcons players in the backfield. 3rd and about 9. A 5-yard loss. But, okay, so if we're talking like right now, the Texans are a good team. They're just showing a montage of Baker Mayfield headbutting people with his helmet off. But he is in shotgun. 3rd and 8. Baker drops back to pass. He fakes the pass. He's looking. Fires deep down the right sideline. Incomplete in the direction of Mike Evans. They're looking for the flag, and I don't think they're going to get it. And they are going to get it. Well, someone got one. Ineligible man downfield on the offense. Penalty declined. 4th down. Yeah, that game was drunk. That game was fully drunk. Like they had a few of these beforehand. So, Dixon is here to punt it away. Their defense is really good too. All right. returns to about the 29. Tompkins returns it to about the 29-yard line. And Kirk is going to be back. Okay. The Eagles' offense, I think it's more inconsistent than bad. Because, like, they have the ability to produce. Here's a genuine question I have. Is Jalen Hurts overrated? Is Jalen Hurts overrated? I think he's an inconsistent passer. But he has so much rushing value that people forget that. And he also has A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I'm going to text my friend about that. I believe Jalen Hurts is overrated. We'll see what my buddy, like one of my buds, Billy DeVore, very funny comic. Yeah, I genuinely think Baker Mayfield is, or I'm sorry. He says yes. I don't think Jalen Hurts is nearly as good as people think he is. I just said, is Jalen Hurts overrated? And he said, yes. God, I feel so seen. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line, 9:35 to go. Kirk Cousins hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who goes up the middle. He has a lot of daylight on the left side, gets past the 50, and goes out of bounds at the 40-yard line. But there is a flag on the play. It is coming back. That sucks. That truly sucks. Holding on Drummond. Yeah, that's a hold. You can't do that. He held him for just a second too long. Maybe the Sunday. I want to start doing Sunday night games too, just so I can talk about the NFL week as a whole. All right, Cousins, and they threw the flag on the play. I'm trying to get up to 300 subscribers, but there's a false start on the Falcons. But but when you have Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, and Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, I'll throw him in there, and you're consistently mediocre as a passer, I can't defend you. As he hands it off to Bijan Robinson up the middle, gets a decent chunk of yardage. It's about 13 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 3. Ball is at about the 36-yard line. Jalen Hurts might be a good fantasy quarterback, but I'm not convinced he's a wonderful real-life quarterback. Bijan Robinson, 8 rushes for 55 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Kyle Pitts in motion, hopefully to hell. Kirk Cousins hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who gets about 4.5 on the play. It'll be 1st down Falcons. A 300 special. It's not a big deal. I think I'm like 297 right now. Bijan Robinson so far, 9 rushes for 59 yards. Thank you to the third person who is in here. You can subscribe here. I have the sexiest sports content on the internet. Darnell Mooney in motion. Kirk is under center. He fakes the handoff. Bijan Robinson drops back. He's looking, fires over the middle. Way short of Darnell Mooney. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Tua would be a top 10 quarterback if he was in the Eagles system. What really sells me on Tua... Give me some football takes. I want to know those. What really sells me on Tua, onlyfans.com/feedfinder192. What really sells me on Tua is the fact... I'm not a full believer in Tua, but what happens when they go from him to a backup, the drop-off is insane. As Kirk drops back to pass, looking, fires deep to the right in the direction, and a one-handed catch by Bijan Robinson, and he's in bounds. Unbelievable catch by Bijan Robinson. They are going over it, and they're calling it a catch. What a play by Bijan Robinson. Let's see. 1. I don't know if he got both feet down. But none... Oh, and he used the ground to help him maintain control. So I don't think that's going to be a catch. I don't think they're going to rule that a catch. And they didn't. But what an effort by Bijan Robinson nonetheless. If I could, I want to be monetized. I was hoping to be monetized by the end of the season, but I don't think that's happening. I'm going to be trying to do a lot of like year in review videos to hopefully get the numbers up and shit. But the fact that I have people that like loyally watch when I'm not even at 300 subscribers is pretty fucking cool. Sills in motion. Kirk. Oh, they're going to call an illegal motion. I don't think Sills was set, and they're going to call him on it. Or no, it was a false start on Jake Matthews. Are we sure that's close? That was real close. I mean, Mahomes is like peak Mahomes. I mean, peak Mahomes? You can make an argument one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Like peak Mahomes, top 3 of all time. As Kirk Cousins drops back to pass, checks it down to Kyle Pitts. It's complete. 40, 45, gets to about the 47.5 yard line. It'll be 4th down and about 3. 6:50 remaining. I mean, personally, I hate the league's rigged. I hate that. Oh, and we have a buck down. I hate when people say the league is rigged because people only yell about the league being rigged when shit doesn't go their way. It is Zion McCollum. Oh boy. Zion McCollum is down on the field. People only yell about the league being rigged when shit doesn't go their way. It's unbelievable. It always happens. Okay, start, bench, cut. I hate when people do this and they're just like, they'll just throw like the 3 best players of all time out. But yeah, like people only yell about the league being rigged and things don't go their way. It's like no one's like, the league is rigged! And it was awesome. I literally called that. I was like, you're just going to throw the 3 best players of all time. As Pinion punts it away. And they're going to let it go to the end zone for a touchback. Eagle, well, I'm also bummed I didn't see a Monsters Inc. tush push. That sucks. Yeah, that one sucks. But I can't stand people like start, bench, cut. God, Son, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's like, the hell am I supposed to do with that? I am gonna say... All right, start Will Levis, bench Tua, cut Brady. So, but you got to give like 3 players who are at the same level. You know, like say Chase Brown, Bucky Irving. There's another running back, Joe Mixon. Or no, Chase Brown, Bucky Irving. It's a bad example. Travis Etienne. I just think the conversation boils down to how much power does Super Bowl rings have compared to stats. Yeah. I mean, the GOAT debate is... I mean, GOAT debates are stupid. GOAT debates are stupid. They're just time killers. And the thing is, like, once someone determines a GOAT, there is no convincing them otherwise. Like, LeBron could have scored 100 points a game, and a guy who watched the NBA in the 90s is going to be like, nope, Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time. But it's like, no matter what happens, like, GOAT debates are stupid. Yeah. But we are here in Tampa as Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. He's looking, trying to escape pressure, checks it down in the direction of Bucky Irving, and he gets absolutely nowhere. It'll be 2nd and 10, 6:26 here in the first half. It's been a solid game so far. Guy's pointing to himself on TV. Ibuka and Godwin to the right. Evans and McMillan to the left. They're all healthy right now. Godwin in motion to the left. Bucky Irving in the backfield. Baker in shotgun. Fakes the handoff. Checks it down to Chris Godwin. It's complete. Gets about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6 with 6:18 to go. It'll be Tampa Bay 7. Atlanta also 7. I think Tony Dungy's in the crowd right now. Okay. The Hall of Fame coach. All right, as Baker Mayfield drops back to pass, fires deep to the right. Caught by Mike Evans. First down, Tampa Bay at the 36-yard line. We are also forgetting about University of Dayton legend Kostas Antetokounmpo. We stand our Dayton Flyers. Just like Obi Toppin, and just like University of Dayton legend and Denver Broncos tight end, Adam Troutman. It'll be 1st and 10, 5:10 remaining here in the first half. Baker fakes the handoff to Rashad White, fires to the left, caught by Emeka Ibuka, who escapes a tackle, gets about 12 yards on the play. First down, Tampa Bay. Nice play by Emeka Ibuka, who escaped a tackle from Kobe Bryant and picked up the critical first down. Ibuka so far, 2 receptions for 39 yards. McMillan out to the right, fakes the handoff, fires deep to the right, caught by Jalen McMillan at the 33-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he is fired up. Favorite young player in the league? Amarius Mims. Baker had an empty pocket and just fired it to where he knew Jalen McMillan was going to be. That's a great play by Baker Mayfield. Baker in I formation. Hands it off to Bucky Irving, who's running to the right. Not going to get much room, about 1 yard on the play. Brought down by Caden Ellis. Let me 2nd and 9. So it'll be 2nd and 9 here. $3:10 remaining here in the first half. 3:05 remaining here in the first half as Baker Mayfield is in shotgun. He drops back to pass, fires to the left, caught by Mike Evans, who is tackled down low and is incomplete, and Evans is winded, but he gets up anyway. And he is not thrilled with how that tackle went down. And honestly, I wouldn't be either. That was a low tackle. Alford went right for the right leg. I'm sorry, Kobe Bryant went for the right leg. And Jalen McMillan got in his face. It'll be 3rd and 9, and the Bucs are going to call a timeout. The Bucs have called their first timeout of the half. So it'll be 3rd and 9, 2:54 remaining here in the first half. Amarius Mims is an offensive tackle for the Bengals. He's a tank. He's like legitimately a huge player. Like huge in size and everything. So it'll be 3rd and 9, ball at the 32-yard line. Baker in shotgun. He's got Rashad White to his right. He is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He's got all kinds of time. He is losing and he's escaping. He is not going to escape the pressure, but he gets about a 1 yard gain on the play. It'll be 4th down and 8. Baker could not get it out in time. It'll be 4th and 8. We stand Amarius Mims in this household. So 49-yard field goal attempt from McLaughlin on the right hash mark. The kick is up. And it is good. So, with 2:04 remaining here in the first half, it'll be Tampa Bay 10, Atlanta 7. Solid drive there by the Bucs. But it only amounts to 3 points. Nothing too crazy here on the play. Let's check and see how some fantasy teams are doing. I don't even know if I'm playing against any Bucs players tonight, but I'm in the playoffs in a few leagues. I was told I could win the title in my biggest money league. I always mix up Chase McLaughlin or Caleb McLaughlin, but it is Chase McLaughlin who kicks it off. With about 2:04 remaining, we are likely going to reach the 2-minute warning here on the next play as they let it roll out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Yeah, I have a league where I sat Baker Mayfield on purpose because I didn't think that him on 3 or 4 days rest was really going to be it. So, here in the second quarter, ball is at the 35-yard line. Kyle Pitts is in motion. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass, checks it down to Bijan Robinson. It's complete. Gets about 10 on the play. He is down right at the 45-yard line, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Damn, Jason, who the hell did you get? But the fact that I have my opponent has Baker Mayfield. So it's a 2 QB league, and his other quarterback is hurt. Well, he's hurt, but he's not 100%. It's Justin Herbert. It's Justin Hertbert. But I sat Justin Herbert on purpose. Or I also sat Baker on purpose because I thought Sam Darnold against who the hell are the Seahawks playing this weekend? Indy. Horseshit pass defense. Shit, this might be a Kenneth Walker legacy game. Okay, so the general reports outside of Indy are that, like, Phillip Rivers could genuinely start this week. You have JSN, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jordan Love, and Devon Achane. That's solid. It's also supposed to snow like hell in Cincinnati, which will be fun. It'll be a fun way for things to go about. But again, we have reached the 2-minute warning here in LA. Looks like my thing has gone out. But all right. So once again, we have reached 2-minute warning. There's a minute 57 left. here in the first half. 2nd and inches. Bijan Robinson takes the handoff, gets about 3 yards. It is a first down, Atlanta Falcons. Cousins drops back, fires, caught by Pitts in the open field, and he is absolutely brought down at the 21-yard line. We are back to a good stream health. Kyle Pitts made an excellent move. And he was dropped at the 21-yard line. Nice play by Kirk Cousins. Ball is at the 17-yard line. Cousins drops back to pass. He's looking, fires deep to the right to the end zone. Caught by Pitts. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts has scored his 2nd touchdown of the game. Kyle Pitts continues to be an absolute cock tease. So Kyle Pitts has scored once again. It is now 13-10, pending the extra point. The kick is up. It is good. It is now 14-10. Falcons over the Bucs. That is pretty rough, folks. Kyle Pitts continues to be a cock tease. I can't stand it. But we are back in business here. It is 14-10. Falcons over the Bucs. Here in the second quarter. A Burger King commercial is making me hungry. I'm going to get the worst food possible after this game, and I cannot wait. But like I said, I have completed filming my week in review video. I could get some legwork on this. We could get started. I have AutoCut, which is a pretty good editing feature. Or editing software. Kind of makes tasks a lot quicker. It should have been the Chargers in what I believe that for the 2024 draft, when it was rumored that Arizona was listening to calls for their first-round pick, it should have been the Chargers. The Chargers drafted Alt. Well, yeah, they drafted Alt that year. You hate your decisions also. Kind of a hot take that that aged like milk. Oh, we like to see Andrew Whitworth and Richard Sherman dancing. You believe that Caleb was going to be the best player in the 2025 draft? As the Falcons get it away, The ball is bobbled. That was a line drive of a kick received by Sean Tucker to about the 27-yard line. And out comes Baker Mayfield. Are they going to try and drive to get the ball, to have a shot at this? But 33 seconds here in the second quarter. The Falcons are up 14-10 on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, Abdul Carter. Okay. He's been decent this year. Just hasn't translated to sacks. As Baker drops back to pass. He is looking to escape pressure. Fires over the middle. Batted at the line of scrimmage. And was that intercepted? No, it wasn't. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. That was batted at the line of scrimmage. And it is incomplete. It was a solid play as Baker drops back to pass on 2nd and 10. Thrown out of bounds in the direction of Mike Evans. Kobe Bryant in coverage. Kyle Pitts is a cock tease. All right, it'll be 1st and 10, 21 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It'll be 1st and 10, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Falcons have 10 penalties for 70 yards. Baker drops back to pass. He fires deep down the left sideline. He's got Mike Evans wide open. And he completes it with 13 seconds remaining. Xavier Watts was there, but not nearly in time. And that was a long completion from Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. Ball is on the 26-yard line. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. He's looking. He is not going to escape pressure. He is brought down, or he is sacked in a way that was also not a sack by James Pierce Jr. 6 seconds remaining. I don't know how to answer that because that is a... It also doesn't define a player's career. I would love a Super Bowl ring, obviously. I'd rather be the MVP because it sounds like that's like a one-season scenario, and I can come back and win the Super Bowl the next year. Who knows? But if a quarterback plays like an MVP, their team automatically has a chance to win a Super Bowl, unless you're Joe Burrow because the defense sucks. 34-yard line. The Falcons have called a timeout with 7 seconds remaining. So with 7 seconds left, it is Falcons 14, Bucks 10. They are, I believe they might be bringing out Chase McLaughlin here pretty soon. Only 1 year and I have to retire. And I'm assuming I have not won a Super Bowl yet. Or an MVP yet. Baker. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He fires it into the ground in the direction of Rachaad White. Caden Ellis is going to try and run it back, but that was a forward pass, so that was absolutely for nothing. So it'll be 3rd and 18, pending the extra, pending 3rd and 18. And they're going to bring out Chase McLaughlin for the field goal. Give me the ring. Give me the ring. Because it'll be a 52-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. It is right down the middle, a little bit to the left, but it's good nonetheless. So, we have officially reached halftime here in Tampa, Florida, though I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. It is Falcons 14, Bucks 13. Just kind of updating the scoreboard a little bit. I'm making this on Canva so I don't have to do it through keepthescore.com. Thank you guys for tuning in here on a Thursday night. I would have gone out tonight, would have done a set because I have some new jokes I want to work on. But it's supposed to snow really bad tonight. Plus, I wanted to figure out some of the streaming stuff. But we did, and we're doing okay. So, with that, it is halftime here. It is Falcons 14. It's because I have a spotlight on me. If you look outside, that's darkness, brother. Yeah, it's just the lights. I have the spotlight on me because I'm trying to look like fantastic. But if you look outside, that's just darkness. Yep. So, it is halftime here. I'm going to try to get some automatic tasks done for my video so I can get a head start on it. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, but it is halftime here in Tampa. It is officially. Lucian, you have Grassi stream on too? I wonder. But I digress. I'm going to put some videos here in the software. I just turned on caps lock by mistake. We're going to get some tasks done. We're going to be multi-productive here in the establishment. But once again, it is 14-13 Falcons over the Bucks. Kyle Pitts with 2 first half touchdowns. Slit my throat. got Legend Bowl on. I respect it. Fuck! I'm in the playoffs and my opponent is starting Kyle Pitts. You've gotta be kidding me. How is that possible? The 1 week I want nothing to do with Kyle Pitts, and this is my own league. This is insane. I am humiliated right now. And this is my own league. Come on. It'll focus on me eventually. I'm a little blurry. Yeah, it's better. Okay. So, leaders for that game. We're going to refresh the screen here. Go over some stats. Kirk Cousins, 12 for 16 for 156 yards. Kyle Pitts, 6 receptions, 111 yards, and 2 touchdowns. I hate life more than most things. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What the hell? This is appalling. Baker Mayfield elsewhere is 9 for 19 for 145 yards. Bucky Irving has 7 rushes for 25 yards. Rashad White has a 20-yard rush. Sean Tucker has 2 rushes for 7 yards and a touchdown. And Baker Mayfield has 1 1-yard rush. Leading receivers, Mike Evans, 3 receptions for 57 yards. Jalen McMillan, 2 receptions for 38 yards. Emeka Ibuka, 2 receptions for 35 yards. Bucky Irving has an 11-yard reception, and Chris Godwin has a 4-yard catch. Yeah, Grossi's a good guy, man. He kind of reached out to me during the early part of the season. I remember I was actually hanging out with a girl when I got Grossi's email. When Grossi emailed me back, but I was like, man, this really big YouTube guy emailed me, and he's been super cool. I feel like people like reach out to big YouTube people to be like, hey, what's some advice I can get? But they also, I feel like they do that just so they can let's like a big YouTuber know, like, hey, I'm doing this. But they just want to let the big YouTubers know that they're doing it. But I think with you, like, they're gonna give you all the same advice. Like, there's no avoiding the grind. There's no avoiding times where you're not gonna have a ton of subscribers. There's just a lot of things you're not gonna be able to avoid. And like right now, like I don't even think I have 300. I think I'm still stuck at kind of 297, which isn't a ton, but I appreciate the people that stick around and watch and help make my life not a living hell. But this week's been fun, and I want to continue, and I want to keep going. And I'm at 298. Only have managed to edit the Packers offense in so far for the 2026 rosters. Not bad. But we appreciate you guys nonetheless. It is halftime here in Tampa Bay. Yeah, always. when I get big, who knows what'll happen? Will I get big? Who knows? But right now I'm having fun, kind of just making videos. Dudes, I have not made a dime off of these videos. Like, legitimately, I have not made any money. And I spent a lot of time doing this. I'm hoping to get it monetized eventually. Like, I've spent a lot of money on the software. I'm trying to, like, spend a lot of time, like, writing and editing. But I'm hoping that somewhere down the line, I can get it to be monetized and I can continue to build something cool and just keeping up the good work. But for now, it's just kind of a slow build and just I'm not asking for like big YouTube people to like endorse me. I'm not looking for like, I'm just looking to put content out there and hope that people like it. And I hope that it gets out there, and I hope that people enjoy it, and I hope that I can 500 ads, no watch. Yep, shout out Prize Picks. But yeah, it takes a lot of work. And even Grassi told me, like, there's no avoiding it, and there's no like there's no way around it. And I recognize that there's going to be a lot of like times where you throw videos out to nobody, but you got to like treat it like Grassi at one point said, like, you got to treat it like a job where you have to like recognize that like you got to promote your videos to people, and you got to promote them to people, but also like recognize that not a lot of them are going to get views. So like I have to like work to make my editing better. I have to work to build a bank of videos. I have to work on just getting shit out there. And no one ever said it was easy, but it's been fun so far, and I've gotten some positive responses, and I've learned a lot about editing. I've learned a lot about what do I know? I've learned a lot about shooting, sound quality, keeping this clean behind me, because I'm not really the cleanest person, but we do okay. Oh yeah, all the gambling ads. I'm gonna be like, hey, we want people to use your promo. We want you to have a promo code so you can give us more money. But we have officially made it here to the third quarter. Yeah, just trying to build up some content and see what I can do as far as like off-season review videos. I want to have as much as I can. And there we go. We have reached the third quarter here in Tampa Bay. The Falcons are set to receive the kick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could turn it up a little bit. As Chase McLaughlin is set to kick it away. Oh, god damn it. I hate that. That should be better. There we go. All right. So, there we go. We have officially reached the third quarter. Who am I going to advertise? Skyline Chili. Feeling good and hungry, Skyline time. As the ball is at the 35-yard line. Just a reminder that Kyle Pitts, who I absolutely fucking hate, has 111 receiving yards on 6 catches for 2 touchdowns. As Kirk Cousins fakes the handoff to Bijan Robinson, he's looking to the left, checks it down to Bijan Robinson. It's complete. Bijan's got a lot of room, gets to about the 49-yard line in Tampa territory. All right, so we've officially reached the third quarter. It is Atlanta 14, Tampa Bay 13. That was about a 16-yard gain on the play from Kirk Cousins to Bijan Robinson. First and 10 at the 49.5-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center. Drummond in motion. Hands it off to Bijan Robinson up the middle, who gets a little bit. Gets about 3.5, maybe 4 on the play. He's 2nd and 6. With 14:01 remaining here in the third quarter, is Atlanta 14, Tampa Bay 13. Truly unruly, baby. Bijan Robinson, 11 rushes for 67 yards. He's staying Kyle McCord, Syracuse legend, as Kirk hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who is brought down in the backfield by Tyke Smith. I think. Or no, that was Yaya Diaby. Brought down in the backfield by Yaya Diaby, who was double teamed and still managed to escape the play. Fuck it. I don't know if you guys have like a group of friends you guys watch YouTube videos with. Fucking, I mean, if you guys have, I appreciate you. But fucking tell your friends to subscribe. I think I'm 2 away from 300 at this point. As Kirk drops back to pass, looking to the right, just throws it into the ground as there's a flag on the play. And Kirk is not thrilled. It is a false start on the offense. And guess what? It's on Kyle Pitts! Haha, fuck you, Kyle Pitts. It'll be 3rd and 14. That is the 11th penalty on Atlanta tonight. Not a good night in the penalty department for Atlanta. But it'll be 3rd and 14. Ball is on the 47-yard line. Kirk is in shotgun. He's got Bijan Robinson to his left. Transforms to his right. Darnell Mooney in motion. He drops back to pass. He's looking in the pocket. Checks down complete to Kyle Pitts, who is not going to get the first down because he sucks. And he is down at the 47-yard line. It'll be 4th down, Atlanta. Send them all. I'm hoping to build something cool. I'm doing what I can. It's been fun so far. But it'll be 4th and 8. Bradley Pinion back to punt it away. The snap is good. The punt is right down the middle of the field. It goes over his head, but there is a flag on the play. I think that was a hold on Tampa. If Mr. Beast can get a Fortnite icon skiing, you should be able to get one too. I will buy two. Oh, like in the game Fortnite. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're driving at. I could be Mr. Beast. Fuck it. Who cares? God damn it, Blake Griffin. Quit eating wings that make me so hungry. But that's fun nonetheless. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will have the ball. Yeah, I'm just telling my friend how much I hate Kyle Pitts. I just said, fuck Kyle Pitts. I hate you, Kyle Pitts. Eat shit and die, Kyle Pitts. Because until further notice, this is not sustainable. It won't be. It's going to suck. And we're all going to be so sad when next week he gets 2 catches for 22 yards. As the Bucs are on their own 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Tampa Bay with 11:36 remaining. Baker hands it off to Bucky Irving, who's looking for space, gets absolutely none, brought down by Jesse Bates at the line of scrimmage. I miss Jesse Bates so much. I deeply miss Jesse Bates. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line. With 10:59 remaining, 5 on the play clock as Baker's all by himself in shotgun. He takes the snap, he drops back, checks down over the middle, caught by Chris Godwin, gets about 8, maybe 9 on the play. I'm thinking 8. We are currently at 298, and I don't think I'm going to get to 300 by the end of the night. But I digress. 298's not bad. So, Bucky Irving with a solid play. Gets the first down for Tampa. 10:15 remaining. Hey Siri, text Barry Dillion. Kyle Pitts can eat shit. Hey Siri, text Barry Dillion. I'm trying to text my friend. As Baker fakes the handoff to Bucky Irving. He's looking, fires deep over the middle. Caught by Emeka Egbuka. Nice play. First down, Tampa Bay. Nice play by Emeka Egbuka, who now has 3 receptions for 55 yards. It is first down, Tampa Bay. Ball on the 43-yard line. Baker under center, fakes the handoff to Bucky Irving, drops back, fires deep in the direction of Mike Evans. Caught! And Mike Evans gets the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line. And you guys, Mike Evans is so back. What a play by Mike Evans, who bobbled it but brought it down anyway with Kobe Bryant in coverage. Kobe Bryant got a hand in there as Baker drops back, fires to the left, caught by Ibuka, gets maybe a yard on the play. Actually, none. It'll be 2nd and 10. Emeka Igbigbu. Wait, what's this? They call a penalty on Kobe Bryant? Yeah, he got a hold of Jalen McMillan's face mask. And it'll be 1st and goal, Tampa at the 6-yard line with 8:16 remaining. Jalen McMillan in motion. Baker drops back to pass. He's looking. He slips and falls at the 13-yard line. Some guy named Dorloose on the play. With 8 minutes remaining, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 13. Dorloose is ready for that. I just texted one of my buddies. I said Kyle Pitts can eat shit as Baker fires to the right. Incomplete in the direction of Bucky Irving. It'll be 3rd and goal. I just texted him. Kyle Pitts can eat shit. Because he can. Oh, man. James Pierce Jr. is having a really good night so far. He got a hand on the Baker Mayfield pass with Luke Godeke in pass protection. It'll be 3rd and goal. Chris Godwin in motion into the slot. Baker is dropping back. He's looking to the end zone. Fires to the end zone over Ibuka's head. Incomplete. 4th down, Tampa Bay. And I'm assuming they're going to go for 3. But there is a flag on the play. Illegal contact on Atlanta. Automatic 1st down on D. Alford. That is a brutal blow for an Atlanta defense that thought they had Tampa in 4th and goal. So instead, it'll be 1st and... We're just right back to where we started a drive ago. On the 8-yard line, shovels it to Sean Tucker, who gets about a yard on the play, pending the penalty. We're just right back to where we started 4 plays ago. This is bullshit. There is a flag on the play. Divine Diablo just grabbed the hell out of Sean Tucker's face mask. The Falcons are committing all sorts of penalties tonight. Face mask on Divine Diablo. And it's a declined penalty. And Raheem Morris is pissed off. It's like, yes, he grabbed Sean Tucker's face mask. The hell is he talking about? First and goal. Sean Tucker's looking. He is going to get maybe a 1-yard loss. It'll be second and goal. With 6:43 remaining here in the third quarter. I'll have to pop this later. The Falcons have 14 penalties on them tonight. It is second and goal from the 6.5-yard line as Baker drops back, fires in the end zone, caught! Touchdown on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Devin Culp, who I barely knew existed, has caught the touchdown for Tampa Bay, and Tampa has taken the lead. Wide open in the end zone. Baker's eyes lit up, fired it to Devin Culp, and a touchdown pending the PAT from Chase McLaughlin. The kick is up, and it is good. So, with 6:22 remaining here in the third quarter, it is Tampa 20, Atlanta 14. So, with the touchdown, Devin Culp, the Bucs now have the lead. I'm calling him a cock tease. Kyle Pitts is still blowing up. It's blown my mind. But for now, Baker Mayfield so far is 13 for 24 for 224 yards and a touchdown. Bucky Irving, leading rusher, 9 rushes for 30 yards. Mike Evans, 4 receptions for 102 yards. Emeka Ibuka, 3 receptions for 55 yards. You shut your goddamn mouth, Jason. He is not going to score. He's done. He's done for. Jalen McMillan, 2 catches for 38 yards. Both are 19-yard catches. Chris Godwin with 2 catches for 12 yards. Bucky Irving with an 11-yard catch. And Devin Culp with a 6-yard touchdown. Go Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. As Chase McLaughlin is ready to kick it away with 6:22 here remaining in the third quarter. He gets it away, and it's a beauty. It's over in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So, Kirk Cousins' stat line, 14 for 18 for 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, both of whom are to he who shall not be named. I hate it so much. Darnell Mooney in motion. Bijan Robinson in the backfield. Kirk under center. He fakes the handoff to Bijan. He's looking. Fires over the middle. Almost intercepted by Kamel Dean. He had it and he dropped it. So it'll be 2nd and 10 with 6:16 remaining. Once again, the score, Tampa Bay 20, Atlanta 14. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 6:16, ball on the 35-yard line. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass, checks it down, complete to Bijan Robinson, who's looking to get some room. He has a lot of room. He is beyond the 50, gets to about the 44-yard line. Nice play by Bijan Robinson. It'll be 1st down Atlanta. He is unruly. I missed. So it'll be 1st and 10, 5:32 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Ball is on the 44-yard line. Kyle Pitts, who shall not be named, is in motion. Kirk drops back to pass. Fires deep to the left. Wide open is Sills, and he dropped it. God, if that had been Kyle Pitts, Pitts would have caught it, and I would have set myself on fire. But the ball went right through David Sills' hands, and it is incomplete. God. Yes, I saw what Joe Burrow said. And no, I'm not thrilled about it. But it'll be 2nd and 10 with 5:21 remaining. Drummond in motion. Kirk drops back to pass. Fires to the left. Caught by Darnell Mooney. And he is out of bounds. 1st down Atlanta. I am not thrilled about what Joe Burrow said. I'm not thrilled about it. But 1st and 10, Zion McCollum is headed to the locker room. Okay. Yeah, I saw. I've been talking about it all day. It's like if Joe Burrow threatens a trade, I'm going to shake Carson Palmer's hand. Fakes the handoff to Tyler Algier. Fires over the middle. Caught. It is Kyle Pitts for a 1-yard gain. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, so no gain. Just like when you pick up Kyle Pitts in fantasy. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 4:41 remaining. Actually, I think that might have been an incomplete pass. Bijan Robinson in motion. Tyler Algier in the backfield. Kirk drops back to pass. He's looking. Checks down to the left. Fires to nobody. Incomplete. That might have been grounding. But it is incomplete. They're discussing whether or not that is intentional grounding. With 4:37 remaining here. They are throwing the flag. It is intentional grounding on Kirk Cousins. No matter how well Kyle Pitts performs, you cannot avoid the dipshit that is Kirk Cousins. And they got a hand on his face mask too. Golly! There have been so many hits to the face. So it is 3rd and 20. Ball on the who gives a shit yard line. As Kirk drops back to pass, checks it down. It's incomplete in the direction of David Sills, who is still kicking himself after that incompletion where he very much could have scored. And what do the Falcons do here? They're in go for it territory. And I don't think they're going for it. Are they going to kick a field goal or are they going to punt it? They are punting it. Pinion in the backfield. He punts it away. It is... Oh! Muffed! But retrieved by Tampa. Retrieved by Tez Johnson at about the 10-yard line. Who, by the way, I forgot that Tez Johnson exists. God, David Sills had it! And Kirk's pissed. Kirk is about as angry as the time someone put actual spices on his chicken. Just said, I'm happy to have, as I said, you can suck my fucking dick. Sorry, I'm a little bit saucy right now. But we're all having a good time over here. Yeah, the Falcons have had 15 penalties called on them tonight, and it's not even the fourth quarter where like people are like playing desperately. It's a fun time here. It's a fun Thursday night game. It's not like not a ton has happened. Like you've had like your touchdown, you've had your Kyle Pitts touchdowns, which I think are a mirage at this point, but you've had your Sean Tucker touchdown, you had your Devin Culp, you've had your couple field goals, but it's a fun time here. But thank you guys again for tuning in. I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot of other viewers, which is fine, because I'm 7 short of Hawk Tua, because at one point she had 9 viewers on her live stream. But I'm just trying to call a good football game. Kirk is pissed at David Sills. He is yelling at him. So once again, the ball is on the 10-yard line with 4:26 remaining here in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass, fires over the right, caught by Mike Evans. It's complete. It's a first down. He gets to about the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay. A.J. Terrell in coverage, but not nearly enough coverage. Mike Evans so far has 5 receptions for 122 yards. Thankfully, he has passed Kyle Pitts in receiving yards as he hands it off to Bucky Irving, who gets about 6 or 7 on the play thanks to forward, maybe 8 on the play thanks to forward progress. Tristan Wirfs has done a pretty damn good job managing. I totally forgot that Tristan Wirfs is on this O-line. He's a monster. So it'll be 2nd and 4 with 3:12 remaining. I don't play Clash. As it's a direct snap to Bucky Irving, who gets beyond the 50, gets to about the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st down, Tampa Bay. 2:48 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. I don't really play a whole lot of games, really. Like, a lot of my free time is spent, like trying to write videos and... It might be. As Bucky Irving gets about 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4. My friend's just heckling me about Kyle Pitts. All right, Baker fakes the handoff. Tez Johnson in motion. He is going to get brought down on the play in the backfield. He is brought back in to his own territory. 1:34 remaining. London with the sack. That is the 4th sack on Baker Mayfield tonight. It'll be 3rd and 12 with 1:12 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Ibuka in motion. Baker drops back to pass. Fires deep to the left over the head of Tez Johnson. Incomplete. And it'll be 4th and 12 with 1 minute remaining. It is the Kyle Pitts cycle. We enjoy him for a little bit, and then we don't get shit from him for a little bit. Here we go. Dixon to punt it away. Gets it away, and it's a bitty. All right. Caught at about the Falcons' 13-yard line by Tompkins. So with 53 seconds remaining here, it is Tampa Bay 20, Atlanta 14. I'm going to text my friend here for a little bit. So like I said, there is under a minute remaining here in the 3rd quarter. The Bucs are up 20-14 on the Atlanta Falcons. Let's see what other football things I can talk about. Should you start Love or Stafford? Stafford, I believe, is... Who's Stafford playing? I have Jacobs is playing Denver. Well, the Packers are playing Denver. And the Rams, well, they're playing next Thursday night. Who do the Rams have tonight? Or who do the Rams have this weekend? Yeah, who do the Rams have this weekend? I'm assuming Prime Ken Griffey Jr. Reds Ken Griffey Jr. As Bijan Robinson is in the backfield. Kirk hands off to Bijan Robinson, who gets about 2 yards on the play. Oh! Yeah, start Stafford. Rams have the Lions. Stafford's going to want to sling it against his former team. Yeah, 100% start Stafford. So it'll be 2nd and 8 with 17 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Kirk drops back, complete in the direction of Bijan. Did he make a football move? Because if he did, that's a fumble. And that might be a fumble recovery by Jacob Parrish. And that is deep in Falcons territory. That is a brutal fumble by Bijan Robinson. And I think they're going to review that. That is very, very close. But if that is a fumble, I don't know if he had full possession. But if he did, that is a fumble. And that is going to be recovered by Tampa Bay deep in their own territory. I don't know if he had full possession. But they're going to review that. And we will see. So, what are they calling here? They might be calling Tampa ball. It is 1st and 10 Tampa Bay. It is a turnover. That is a brutal sequence of events. The ball is right on the 25-yard line. Jalen McMillan in motion. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. He's looking, being chased, escapes a sack, looking, fires to the right. It's complete to Mike Evans, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And Mike Evans is hurt again. He is clutching his... He is grimacing his wrist right now. He's grimacing something, and I can't tell what it is. But it is now the fourth quarter. Tampa is up 20-14 on Atlanta. It's been a decent game so far. I might be knocked out of the playoffs in the first week because Kyle Pitts does not have regard for his fellow human. I hate you, Kyle Pitts. I think your very existence makes me boil inside. Are you guys also able to access the game? Like, are you able to watch the game, or are you relying on me for what's happening here? Like, are you able to watch it on Amazon Prime? Who knows? Thursday night games are bullshit anyway. Like, players don't really like them that much. But it's fun nonetheless. Let's see what other questions I missed. Yeah, Kyle Pitts has been voiding tight end Contreras. Yeah, there's some streaming websites. I gotta try to keep it fun. I'm trying to keep you guys in the loop. I have a couple streaming websites I watch. It's on Amazon Prime. One thing I like to do sometimes, I used to do this with baseball games when I was a kid. I used to like watch the some Thursday night games have been fucking awful this year. But Mike Evans might have dropped that pass. Oh, he did drop that pass. So that's an incomplete pass. Some Thursday night games have been atrocious. But some have been fun. So 1st and 10 here. Oh, he caught it apparently. Tez Johnson in motion. Hands to Bucky Irving, who slips at the line of scrimmage and gets nothing on the play. Maybe one at most. But 14:44 here remaining in the ball game. Bucks are up 20 to 14. So like I said, like one thing I like to do sometimes is I would like to like have the like a baseball game on TV, but then like have like the radio on in the background. I always thought that was pretty cool. That was a fun way to watch it. 2nd and 10 here at the 15-yard line. Baker drops back to pass, fires into the left in the direction of Mike Evans, and they are going to get another penalty on the Falcons. That's a pass interference on the defense. God, they are flag happy tonight. Atlanta is out there screaming God hates flags. The Falcons are really flag enablers tonight. Tampa Bay really is the flag capital of the world. The ball is 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. Payne Durham in motion. Hands it off to Sean Tucker, who gets about 2 on the play. Get Bucky Irving in there. Once again, 13:57 remaining here in the game. It is 2nd and goal. $13:43 remaining. Baker in shotgun. Sean Tucker to his left. Payne Durham in motion. Hands it, fakes it to Tucker. Fires to the end zone. Caught Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin with the touchdown reception. And the Bijan Robinson fumble proves brutal for the Buccaneers. They are going for 2. The Buccaneers are going for 2 on this play. We will see what happens. That is a call that I cannot believe I didn't see coming. Baker's in shotgun. He drops back to pass. He's looking, fires in the end zone. It's complete to Chris Godwin once again, and the 2-point conversion has been converted. So, with 13:34 remaining here in the third quarter, it is Tampa Bay 28, Atlanta 14. I mean, at least Kyle Pitts is doing well for Atlanta. There we go. I believe it. The game is also kind of out of hand for it's been kind of out of hand for Atlanta, so I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of coming back. It's been fun. I hope you guys have socialized. I hope you guys are out at, like, Jason, I don't know how old you are, but if it's like a Thursday or a Friday night, well, it's like it's gonna snow here, so but, like, man, go out, go hang out with your friends, go do what you guys need to do. Make it a fun weekend. Like, I usually go out with my friends on Fridays and Saturdays, and we have a fun time around here. Let's see where I'm at subscriber-wise. I don't know. We'll see. Still at about 298. We're at 299. Man, fuck yeah, I'll take it. I know I'm gonna pass 300 by the end of the weekend at least, for sure. But that's a fun number to see. We're at 299. That's so cool that the kids get the football, man. As Chase McLaughlin kicks it away with 13:34 remaining in the game. Kneeled in the end zone for a touchback. So Tampa looks like they have the division lead. Panthers look like they have a 30% probability to win the ball game. 13:34 remaining in the game. Ball is on the 35-yard line. Darnell Mooney in motion. Bijan Robinson in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Bijan. Looking. Fires deep to the right. Short of Darnell Mooney. Incomplete. So it'll be second down and 10 with 13:29 to go. So it'll be second and 10, 13:29 to go. Kirk Cousins in the backfield all by himself. Checks down immediately to Bijan Robinson, who gets about 8 or 9 on the play. It'll be third down with 13:21 remaining. He already has 2. He doesn't need any more. 13:06 remaining in the ball game. Ball is on the 42-yard line. 3rd and 3. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. Fires to the left. Caught by Bijan Robinson. God, Bijan's taking a beating tonight. How many receptions does Bijan Robinson have? 7 receptions for 76 yards. Kyle Pitts has 7 receptions for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns, and I'm going to set myself on fire if he gets another one. 12:32 remaining in the ball game. 28-14 Bucs over the Falcons. 5 seconds left on the play clock. In I formation, Kirk hands it off to Bijan Robinson, running to the right. Gets about 4 on the play. Sprite cranberry. I don't drink soda. That's kind of the one thing I gave up. Sure, I'll treat myself to some alcohol from time to time, but I need a snow day tomorrow. Ball is at the 48-yard line. Kirk Cousins in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Checks it down over the middle. Caught. Yeah, it's like at some point, the flags are just too much. There we go. 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 44-yard line. Kyle Pitts in motion, hopefully to hell, as Kirk drops back to pass. Fires it complete to Kyle Pitts, who gets another chunk play to about the 25. And if he gets another touchdown, I'm going to set myself on fire. I'll do it, man. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this thing to work. There we go. I'm going to get this thing to work. 1st and 10, ball in the 26. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. He's looking. It's complete to David Sills, who redeems himself a little bit, but gets brought down hard at the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Atlanta. Nice play by Sills. This is prime Bijan scoring territory. Warner in motion. Kirk hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who's looking, and he scampers in easily for the touchdown. Bijan Robinson has scored. With 9:37 remaining. Darnell Mooney with the great block. Great play by Mooney. And Bijan Robinson has his first touchdown of the game. And they are going for 2. Bijan in motion. Kirk drops back. He's looking. Throws it into the end zone. Incomplete. And the conversion attempt is unsuccessful. So, with under 10 minutes to go here in the game, it is Tampa Bay 28, Atlanta 20. at the scoreboard for a little bit, 'cause I gotta pee for the defense. That's your scoreboard. Talk to the chair. And folks, we are back. I need to make a chair. I need to make a running joke with the chair at some point. Oh, it's just me, myself, and I. But Bijan Robinson with the score. I am not doomed yet, even though I have faced Kyle Pitts, who I really hope gets hepatitis B and C. I want him to get both. But nevertheless, Mike Evans is having a wonderful game. 6 receptions for 132 yards. Mike Evans is so back. But it is 28-20. I don't know what the hell that was. That was a kick that didn't even land close to the landing zone. As Zane Gonzalez thought he was playing air hockey instead of football. I don't know what the hell that was. Did he shank it? Zane Gonzalez was apparently trying to pass it to Sean Tucker, who he thought was, I guess, Diego Maradona. And it is another penalty on Atlanta. Golly. Jalen McMillan in motion. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. He's got Rachaad White to his right. Baker Mayfield drops back. Checks down complete to Rachaad White, who gets about 6 on the play. We will see. Bucky Irving so far, 13 rushes for 57 yards. Chris Godwin in motion from the left to the right. Baker Mayfield in shotgun. Got Rachaad White in to once again. Baker drops back, looking, passes over the middle. Caught by Ibuka, pending the penalty. Holding on the defense. Another! Golly! Atlanta has seen so much yellow tonight. .840 remaining in the ball game. Payne Durham in motion. fakes the handoff, looking, checks it down, just throws it into the ground in the direction of Rachaad White, incomplete. The most recent AJ Terrell one was declined. Sort of in the direction of Jalen Walker. Baker Mayfield in shotgun has Rachaad White to his left. Drops back, fires to the left. Intercepted! Intercepted by D. Alford. And it is 1st and 10, Atlanta Falcons. It was in the direction of Mike Evans, and D. Alford just went up and picked it off. That is the first turnover of the game for the Bucs. It'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 33-yard line. Kirk under center with David Sills in motion. Hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who's got some daylight running to the left. Gets about 15 to 17 on the play. Buddy, this is a turn of events. Baker threw a pick at what could not have been a worse time. The gunslinger himself does not look thrilled. It is 1st and 10, ball on the 46.5-yard line. Kirk hands it off to Bijan Robinson. Gets about 3, maybe 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7. Second and 7, ball at about midfield. Kirk drops back, fires to the left in the direction of Bijan Robinson. It is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. I think they can gather it from my context clues. It's like, hey, I'm pretty sure Kirk... I'm lazy, man. Bijan Robinson in motion, ball in midfield. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. They're bringing heavy pressure. Fires over the middle. Caught by Kyle Pitts. Can he fuck off? Kyle Pitts brings the Falcons down to the 41-yard line and me to my knees in despair. As Bijan Robinson is in motion, hands it off to Tyler Algier, who's running left. He's got a lot of daylight, gets to about the 25-yard line. First and 10, 5:52 remaining. 5:48 in the game. Ball is at the 26-yard line. David Sills in motion. He hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who gets about 1 yard on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 5:15 in the game. Kirk is in shotgun. He's got 4 receivers out. Kirk drops back to pass. Fires over the middle. Caught by Darnell Mooney inside the 10. He fumbles it, and I think Tampa got it. And somehow Atlanta has come up with the ball. We are going to have to go to the tape for that one, or are we? Darnell Mooney fumbled the ball inside the 10, stripped out by Levante David. And somehow the Falcons were able to retain possession. What a wild sequence of events. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Kirk drops back to pass. He fires into the end zone. Incomplete in the direction of David Sills. So it'll be 2nd and goal. .418 remaining in the game. Ball is at the 10-yard line. Mooney to the left, Sills to the right. Hands it off to Bijan Robinson. 10! 5, but they stopped the play. Bijan was all alone, but then because of another penalty on Atlanta, David Sills with a false start. God, Atlanta. Another penalty. Atlanta has become the first team with 18 penalties in a game since the 2019 Cleveland Browns. Kirk drops back, fires to the left, caught by Warner, and he gets forward progress at about the 8-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Four minutes remaining. What a crazy sequence of events. It's not crazy. It's just how football works. 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line. Bijan Robinson in motion. Cousins drops back to pass. He fires to Pitts. Did he catch a 3rd touchdown? Kyle Pitts has a 3-touchdown game. Can this be over? His elbow might have been down out of bounds. And God, I hope so. I think, oh, this is going to be close. For now, Kyle Pitts has his 3rd touchdown of the game. But this is going to be awfully close. He juggled it on the right side of the end zone. Oh my goodness. This is going to be microscopically close. They are going to review it. His elbow is clearly on the line. But they're reviewing it. It has to be conclusive for them to overturn it. But for now, Kyle Pitts has broken the spirits of America and caught his third touchdown of the game. Kyle Pitts needs to fuck off. Mike Evans is saying no. Here's the call. They called it a touchdown! Kyle Pitts has been given a third touchdown of the game, I'm assuming as an act of charity, and the Falcons can tie it. What is happening? I cannot believe the game that Kyle Pitts is having. So here's for the tie. Kyle Pitts in motion. Kirk drops back. He's looking. He throws it behind his head. Incomplete. And the try was unsuccessful. And bad karma is what happens when you try to make Kyle Pitts a thing. Pitts pushed off anyway. But with 3:34 remaining in the game, it is Tampa 28. Atlanta 26. This is a brutal. Listen, I need to report this to the FBI. Because Kyle Pitts is having a great game. If you see something, say something. And Kyle Pitts having a good game sort of counts as an act of terrorism. Buddy, Kyle Pitts has caught his third touchdown of the game. But because there may in fact be a God, the Falcons are still losing by 2. May I remind you that Kyle Pitts was drafted 1 pick before Jamar Chase. I am getting tired myself. Just fuck Kyle Pitts, man. And that came after an interception by D. Alford. .334 remaining in the game. It is Tampa Bay 28, Atlanta Falcons 26. As Zane Gonzalez is here to kick it away. Hopefully he does it right this time. I think he does. Received at the 1-yard line by Sean Tucker. Gets to about the 27. Baker is coming back out. Baker so far is 18 for 32 with 272 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Kirk Cousins, 26 of 38 for 314 yards, 3 tutties and no picks. Payne Durham in motion. Baker's under center. He's got Bucky Irving in the backfield. He hands it off to Bucky, who's got about 6 on the play. If the Bucs win, Yancey's. If they win, they have an 80% chance to make the playoffs. If they lose, they have a 55% chance. But they need this win tonight. 2:50 remaining in the game. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 33-yard line. Payne Durham in motion. Baker hands it off to Bucky. He gets about 2 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2 with 2:37 remaining, and Atlanta calls their first timeout. So it'll be 3rd and 3. A Bucs win would enable him to have just that much, a little bit more control of their own destiny. 3rd and 3, 2:37 remaining in the game. Ball is on the 34-yard line. Baker's in shotgun, has Rachaad White. Fires to the left, complete to Chris Godwin. It is a first down, Tampa Bay. Tits. But a good play by Chris Godwin. 1st and 10, Tampa. Atlanta has 1 timeout remaining. Baker's under center. Got Bucky Irving in the backfield. Atlanta stacking the box. They hand it off to Bucky. He's going to get swarmed in the backfield by Onyemata. He is on your mama. And Atlanta has called their final timeout. And it'll be 2nd and 14. Okay, sure. Second and 14. Little hiccup there. That's okay. Ball on the 35-yard line. Evans out wide. Baker drops back. Fires deep over the middle. Incomplete. Just a little bit behind Emeka Egbuka with D. Alford in coverage. The throw was behind Egbuka. And it'll be 3rd and 14 with 2:20 remaining. 10 on the play clock. They've got to have a sense of urgency here. Are the Bucs going to call a timeout? They sure are. So, with 2:20 remaining, the Bucs have called their first timeout of the half. Third and 14, 2:20 to go. Ball's on the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. He's looking. He's facing pressure. He is not going to escape it. He gets sacked in the backfield. And it is going to go down to the 2-minute warning. So Kirk Cousins has that game-winning look on his face. But here we go, folks. Crunch time. 2 minutes remaining. The Bucs have it on 4th down. It's going to be 4th and a lot. And the Bucs have no choice but to yeet this ball all the way to St. Pete. Payne Durham was open too. It'll be 4th and 14. And the Bucs are going to punt it away. It's a fun game, I'll give you that. Dixon to punt it away. He gets it away. Right into the hands of Tompkins, who's looking to get outside, gets to about the Falcons' own 32-yard line. And it's game-winning drive time for Kirk O'Chains. It is game-winning drive time for Kirk O'Chains. His last game-winning drive was against the Buccaneers. .149 remaining in the game. 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. Kirk in shotgun with Bijan to his left. Drops back to pass. Fires deep to the right. Caught by Sills. And he's tackled out of bounds. Nice play by Kirk and Sills. .144 remaining. And he's tackled out of bounds, and all Baker can do is watch. Just sit on the sideline by himself. Ball is on the 47-yard line. Darnell Mooney in motion. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. He's got pressure. He's down. The ball might be out. Does Tampa have it? And Tampa might have come away with the football. Hassan Reddick is holding it. They are trying to determine who has possession of the ball. What has happened? So Hassan Reddick came in for the sack. The ball was loose, and it is 2nd and 18 Atlanta. No way. As Kirk Cousins drops back, fires deep over the left. Incomplete. To Darnell Mooney. Kamel Dean in coverage. There's a flag on the play. It is on Atlanta once again. Jake Matthews with the hold. 19 penalties. It is 2nd and 28. It is 2nd and this much. 2nd and that much. 2nd and 28. The Falcons have 19 penalties for 124 yards. 2nd and 28. Ball at their own 29-yard line. Kirk Cousins drops back to pass. He's looking, fires over the middle, short of Mooney, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 28. It'll be 3rd and 28, not the first 28-3 to ever haunt Atlanta. .120 remaining. Ball on the 29-yard line. Kirk Cousins in shotgun. I was like premature. Drops back. Checks it down. It is complete to Kyle Pitts, who's looking for room, and he's not going to get it, much like the Hall of Fame. Gained 14 on the play. It'll be 4th and 14. Ball on the 43-yard line. This is it for Atlanta. Kirk drops back. He fires deep to the right. It's complete to David Sills. What a catch by David Sills. And folks, this isn't over yet. The ball is on the 36-yard line. Kirk spikes it with 29 seconds to go. And the Falcons are officially in field goal range. Unbelievable catch as Sills appeared to trip as he was going for that. But there is another flag on the play. And it actually appears to be on Tampa this time. So with 29 seconds remaining, Atlanta is within striking distance of pulling out the win on a walk-off field goal. It is 1st and 5 with 18 seconds on the play clock, 29 seconds on the game clock. Ball's on the 31-yard line. Kirk Cousins in shotgun. Checks it down to Darnell Mooney. It's complete. Does he get the first? He does. It is 1st and 10. Atlanta Falcons. Stay tuned for the JC Penny postgame show. Penny, by the way, is how much Kyle Pitts is worth in this economy. ball is just short of the 25-yard line. Kirk is in shotgun. He hands it off to Bijan Robinson, who's tackled at the line of scrimmage after running to the left. It is second down and 10 with 12 seconds to go. And Atlanta has to spike it because they are out of timeouts. And with 4 seconds to go, it all comes down to the leg of Zane Gonzalez. Mike Evans is pissed right now. But here we go. Zane Gonzalez. Is Tampa going to ice him? Oh, they sure are. And I would too. So, Tampa has called their second time out of the game. It's 3rd and 10. And Zane Gonzalez, the journeyman, is on to try a game-winning field goal to put a massive dagger in the playoff hopes of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From 43 yards out, he is on the left hash mark. The kick is up. It is good, and Atlanta wins it. On a game where Atlanta has committed more penalties than any team in this calendar decade, they have pulled off the win. Final score, Atlanta Falcons 29. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 28. And the Bucs fan base cannot be thrilled on a game that Tampa Bay had every reason to win. Atlanta ends the game with 15 unanswered points and on 3 Kyle Pitts touchdowns and a Zane Gonzalez walk-off field goal. The Falcons come away with the win by a final score of 29-28. Unbelievable. And that'll do it for this evening. You guys, let's just fucking you, Jason, at this point, but what a game by Atlanta. I cannot believe. And Baker Mayfield cannot believe. Kyle Pitts is the first tight end with 150 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns in a game since Shannon Sharp. A wild ending. And the Falcons win it 29-28. I'm tired as hell. I'm hungry. Want to get some goddamn food. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to try and find a clip from this at some point. Kyle Pitts is going to get a game ball. He's going to get an egg thrown in his face by me. But y'all are wonderful. Have a great rest of your night.